What's up guys, welcome to Wasted Space, and we are back once again on the Rim, and I didn't notice we actually got 3 little puppies. Hey! But that means that the training's all wrong, so let's grab, I think it was, yep, those 2 that I messed up. Another thing I'm going to change before I'm pausing is in here, this burn apparel bill I completely screwed up. We don't want anything below 50% gets burnt, and then maybe we add another one that does anything that's terrible quality also gets burnt. Think that makes some sense. Let's just check I didn't screw anything up there. So yeah, just bad quality stuff. That's all tribal wear, and that's everything that's in bad condition. So that should make sense. You people will be pleased to know as well, I've changed my mind. I don't know what I was thinking about doing a second snake down here. It is just going to distract them from the main one. And there is a geothermal right there that I kind of want to use. So I think the plan actually is to sort of encompass this geothermal down here and make this into a sort of fortified exit rather than anything like this. And I'm also going to cancel all this again. Keep cancelling that because I'm going to finally put a way in and out at the back here. You guys have been hassling me to do this for God knows how long. So I'm going to put it in this corner because I think that makes sense. And I am going to toughen it the hell up before I do anything else. And we're going to have like 5 layers of doors or something. Something along those lines. I may even, probably won't like me for doing this, but I may even run a bit more sandstone around the sides of it as well. Because I think that's a good plan. Unfortunately, people said capture mole. Mole's dead. Sorry. We do, however, have a bunch of people that we can take various parts from, and they are, for the most part, pretty beaten up as well. So, what do we got here? Let's just do a recheck. Friendly chat, you are just here, really, for the release. So, to be honest, we could... There's an argument for taking organs out of all of them, but the more we do that, the more angry they get with me. And we've still got the debuff from the last one. So mostly the plan with these guys is to release them so that I can actually get better relations with these tribespeople faction so that we don't have that same issue. So I think Kumba is pretty much already ready for the release. What a Gubia. Are you going to survive to make it off the edge of the map? Looks like so. Trigger happy, fast walking, neurotic. Oh, we wanted to keep you. Yes, Gubia is being kept because Gubia is too cool. Right, this is an infection. Could take that kidney out, but I don't think that's a good idea. So, I think we'll leave Gorar for the time being. And this is missing lots of body parts. So, let's do an operation to give you a right peg leg. We'll keep some of these guys around for their organs and the like, but some of them I think we will just get rid of quite quickly to try and improve faction relations, especially when we've got Olive up here as kind of our donor. Yeah, infection, not a big deal. So hopefully they get onto this relatively quickly. I don't want to put the doors in until I can put like 3 or 4 down, because they will go for that, definitely. And then I can kind of do the same thing down this bottom area. Anyway, what else have I messed up? Max has got a vent that vents into someone else's bedroom rather than actually outside. Probably not very helpful. Want to do more turrets out here. And once this is done, I'm also going to turn this whole outside area into roofed so that the guys have got somewhere to sort of hide back in this area. I think that's a good sort of plan. But yeah, down here, if we sort of start lining turrets at this sort of level. I don't think we ever want people behind these ones, so screw it. I'll lay it out as if we do, regardless. People keep getting angry with me. Stop it. That's just a few down there, and I'm going to get rid of this because, I don't know, it seems to be making them freak out. They don't seem to particularly like it. Especially the traders, they used to come in. They used to come in and hang around in the open area, and that sandbag seems to be stopping them from doing so for whatever reason. Mr. Mikk, we do need to get you a new foot soon, don't we? Rat the Weaver has gone berserk. You see, we gave you a leg and then you went and did that. We are going to release you, but for now, who's got a club for me? Someone nearby. We should start actually labelling these guys up. So, Gravelfoot. Anyone with melee can have an M at the end. So, Gravelfoot, get down here, please. And Max, are you around? Atomic Nom was guns. Everyone's guns. I need Max. Max is AWOL, not inside the base. Max is miles away. Okay. However, again, while I'm here, just to make referencing this quick and easy when I'm looking, Max can be a melee person, and there was one more. Who was our last melee? It was kind of just Hoddle, wasn't it? Screw it. Come on then, Hoddle. Come help. I'm not going to put them in melee in Hoddle's name. Hoddle's a bit too much of a joke for that. I was about to say, surely with the aid of the other prisoners, that should be all we need. Camino just got pushed out of bed or something? I don't know. Immediate cleaning of blood. Immediate release for... you see, this might end up being poorly timed because they've just been in a fight, which wasn't really the goal. Off you go, Kumba. See ya, bro. Visitors, do you have things to trade? No. No, you do not have things to trade. That is a shame. What else is on my list? I want to do some stuff with the clothing. I don't think our clothing is very well sorted out at the moment. So I'm going to clear forced on these two guys because they're the two shields. Hopefully that means they go and replace them. But let's do a new outfit that's just our melee ones. And we want them to have personal shields and proper helmets, basically. And power armor or armor vests, yeah, indeed. Indeed. And then that should be alright for that one. Yeah? Alright, yes, of course. And then we can go for worker for everybody else. So, go ahead. Yep. That looks alright, although let's allow armor vests. And then we can go worker for everybody else. Melee. I know that's going to get rid of the Parker, but whatever. Shame there's no quick and easy way of doing this. Oh, is that another place to find that easily? Why there? Weird, but okay. Good to know. Cool, that should sort that out a bit. People will do a bit of clothing switching. This is just a mess. Will people hurry up and burn stuff? Mikk and Billy, everyone is angry. Angry with me. I thought we updated the joy time, so people should have a bit extra. How are the statues going? You got any fresh statues I can stick down to cheer people up? Just the poor one from before. That's fine. Right, now let's also go and let's buff up the fire foam poppers. There's only one in this room. So I'm going to put one there and one there. Someone's dazed. Yay! Exited the map. Relationship improvements. Because yeah, we don't have very many of these, and we could end up in a bit of a mess because of it. Where to put you? Somewhere near the Geo, perhaps? Power cables are all in the walls, which is good. It kind of minimises problems from that perspective. Let's whack that one there. Fridge has a couple, so that's not too bad. This room's got one. Let's stick another one down there. And one in this room? think so. Is it better? And then we've got none in here either. So that's the path through. Don't want to interrupt that particularly. Actually, that's not a bad spot for it, is it, I suppose? For Anne. Let's do one there. One there, one there. A lot of fire foam, but yeah, I think it's probably a good idea we get that locked down. Mikk is dazed. Someone is angry. My prisoners are all losing the plot. Hodor, do you fancy going and being useful? That's right, Hodor's going to go stop the riot. No, he's not. They're going to beat each other up before Hodor even gets there. There we go, okay. Enough of that. You just... They're just chucking their stuff on the ground wherever they fancy. Poor mood, yeah. I assume someone's going to go and rescue these guys some point soon. Rat, how you doing? Missing an arm. Mostly healed up. Incapable of dumb labour, so you're definitely a release. Let's do that now. And everyone else in here needs some sort of rescue. Oh, it's not great, it's not great. Cargo pods, do you have anything interesting in you? Just always just leather. I'm not sure what I'm expecting, really, actually, thinking about it. Animals, how are we doing with these restrictions? Because in reality, I only really need to keep the puppies inside now, so... change all those and the puppies and the iguana. Yep, that's about right. Just check these are as they should be as well. Cooks, hot or allowed. Yep. Everything good there. Let's go down. I made a bit of a mistake with this stockpile. This was supposed to be fertilized, not unfertilized. It's not too bad though. So I want them to get this done, but yeah, of course everyone's being a bit... Hey! There we go. So again, what I'm going to want with this is a sandstone auto door on the outside. And then just standard sandstone doors leading in behind it. Actually, let's make that one an auto door as well. So I can have the two auto doors operational normally, and then whenever there's a risk, we can block off those doors. And that works. Gorar has a severe illness. I like how everyone's just being left to kind of just sit around and no one can be bothered to go and help anybody. So Camino was one we were happily releasing. So let's add right peg leg for you. Dubia needs some medding, was the one we were wanting to recruit. And Gorar was another release. Got an immunity to the left kidney. Nothing actually stopping you from moving. So, prisoner. Another release there. Little hive of activity as various bits get done. Eldred is idle. Eldred shouldn't be idle. He should have art to do, if nothing else. Oh, look. Speaking of which, this work shows Milo Addy Long smacking Camino... Oh, Mbizada? Weird name. While capturing as he rises on the ground. Addy is laughing as tears well up in Camino's eyes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Uncountable professors floats in the... You guys are strange as all hell. Okay, where should we stick the statues? We can start making some people's bedrooms a bit nicer, I guess. Just a little statue in everyone's room. More statues in the main areas. We should do statues up around here, really, shouldn't we? Because this area is a bit on the ugly side. And we can just dot them around. Should look quite nice. Lots of stuff getting burnt, finally. Eldred's still idle. when this... No, this has still got bills on it. Odd. Whatever. We'll deal with it. A forbidden hat on a chair in there. Someone's getting exhausted, which is almost certainly Hodor. Do with that getting finished, but that's fine. No progress there yet. This is a... What did I just cancel? What did I have selected? Probably the statue still. Was it the statue still? God. I don't know. I am confused by what I just did there. Damn it. I think I did cancel that, and for some reason it's not actually working. Yeah, this is I want to get myself locked inside sort of setup there, isn't it? Max is angry. Why are you angry, Max? You're in bed, bro. You should be a happy man. Missing a toe. Oh, and everyone's still got this organ harvested debuff. It's kind of annoying. It'll take ages for that to go away. Okay, the front's getting redone with a bit more security. Let's dump some more of our protective walls along there. Although, let's get rid of that one. Give them a better arc of fire. In fact, these protective walls are a bit of a pain down here. It's going to clear... You know what? I'm going to cancel all of those and maybe do what I originally said and actually have them back against the wall, because what that does is stop the angle from being so much of an issue. Hopefully they start using this properly again. It was a bit weird that they were just basically ignoring it. But hey, whatever. Yay, more improved relations. I have to give them a call at some point and see actually what our relations with them is. Kind of intrigued. Okay, so in here we got Camino, who is the one we're getting rid of, and Gubia, who is the one we want to keep because fast-walking neurotics are like my favourite. So, Mr. Prisoner, you may get released. Let's see if we can stop these tribal raids, because in reality the tribes are a pain. They're always difficult to recruit. They always have like 90% plus difficulty for recruitment. Yeah, just awkward. Very much looking forward to the point where we can get in and out of the base here. Not so bothered by down here at the moment. We can sort of move on to that. Power is going kind of okay. It's very tight, but it's okay. It does build up a bit during the day. Camino off as well. What do we do with Olive? Probably a release? There's a Merc, so there's not really much point releasing Mercs. Indoors, 10C gentle snow. So it's time to toggle that on. Oh. Time to reconnect that, I should say. Toggle that one. And toggle that one. Because it's pretty chilly. Probably don't even need that one either. Probably just need this one. Judging by the fact that it's minus 12 in there. This is sort of heating up. That's not so bad. 15 degrees is okay. Is that Eldred still? Alright, what are we going to have to do with Eldred to make him do something? Oh yeah, someone rightly pointed out that Decagon doesn't have the flick on. Eldred, my man, what can you do for us when you're not... I'm surprised you're not arting. But okay. There will be a reason why he's not arting. Let's give him a construction and repair low. Why would you not be arting? You're not arting because there's nothing to art with. No materials, because this is looking for marble and marble only, and we have no marble currently cut or hauled. So, where are we going to do some marble searching from? There's a bit down there. Is there anything easier to get at? No. In which case, it is this marble indeed. To be fair, as soon as this entrance is done, getting hold of that's going to be considerably more straightforward. So, what else is running at the moment? The electric smelter. Nice, lots of improved relations. Hopefully enough that they won't be attacking us anymore, that would be cool. Right, these are getting sorted out. Now I wonder, are they going to be close enough to reconnect like I want, I wonder? No. So we're going to need to do a little power conduit somewhere random for these, like there. Do it in the wall so it doesn't go off by mistake. This isn't ideal for the time being because this is costing us power when we don't have it. Okay, that's okay. Getting there. You guys going to do this bit at the back? I suppose everything at the moment is going towards this, and a lot of it's incredibly inefficient because we can't get in and out the back. In which case, let's... because really, that way in and out the back's kind of vital. Let's cancel that. We got tons of sandstone, haven't we? Yeah, we do. So those should now be in position that I can... Yep. Good, good. Not the end one? Damn it. That's kind of annoying. Okay then, in which case... we're going to want another one of these somewhere down the line anyway, so let's do that there. Come on, do the bit at the back. Do the bit at the back. Got to be careful here, actually. What I don't want them to do is do these ones first. I don't want them to cut it open before they've put doors on the outside. Right, now some art should get going. Eldred should have something to do, although he will also be helping with a bit of the construction now. What else we got on the list? Force, fire foam, animal training. Sealing over turrets, yes, can't do that yet. But the plan is use this wall to basically make this all have a roof. So these are in darkness, my colonists at the back are in darkness. It's all nice. Now, this does leave a wire exposed. How far can they connect? Can they connect well enough that I could put a wire back there? Probably not. Yeah, maybe there'll have to be a bit of wire outside. Maybe it's the only one. I should be getting on with moving wires into walls, but this does take quite a while. Why is it? Stop throwing your stuff to the floor, folks. It's not necessary. Life is not that bad. How you doing, Goobia? With your room to yourself. Let's deconstruct all of those, because there's actually quite a nice bed in there now. No chair yet, but that's fine. What's going on with that spot? Have we not got the meals? We don't have the meals because we don't have any meat. Which was why we were trying to get the iguanas going, and it hasn't happened. Right, well the fire foam's going up. That's all good. You not done my power conduit yet? Oh yes, of course. Not very intelligent. Well, that's just annoying then. Let's see if putting it there helps. Get it a tiny bit closer. Albert, these guys are angry. I don't know why. It's nice and warm in your rooms. Night owl in daytime, well that's your own fault. Someone's organ harvested. Yep, true, true. One of your friend's organs as well, so yeah, fair enough. What are we doing with these guys? Are we recruiting? Yeah, we are. Recruiting both of those, and then we've got Olive, who's just our thing for getting things. Yeah, I should have taken a lung off one of the ones before I released him. It's the only thing there. Bit silly. Cool, so this is getting on its way. Should cheer some people up. People have been hassling me to... Well, ding, exhaustion. Billy, why are you exhausted, my man? because you haven't gone to bed yet. It's a good reason. More travellers. I assume these ones don't have something to trade, because they tend to tell me when they've got something to trade. Go on, let's get this back bit done. I suppose I did have this stuff queued up as well, didn't I? Weird the way they pass through this room over the top of this stuff and slow themselves down. How long before we let the puppies out, I wonder? Also, let's get everyone set to Kieran as it should be. Everybody loves Kieran. Howler training, still not going great. Some potential. What's the bet? That means the next raid just comes ploughing in the back through there. Haha! Mayo's armor vest is done. Mayo, the invisible colonist that's about here and died in like episode 4, and I managed to freak the game out so it thinks it's still there, even though it isn't. GG. How's components? Plenty of components. I was just wondering because we've got these 2 auto doors that aren't done, but that's fine. Meat, yes please. Get some better meals. Come on, folks. Finish those doors. Let's make you finish. Whoa! Siege family. How big a siege? Charge, charge, pistol, charge, triple rocket launcher, sniper rifle. Okay, well, we were prepared for this. Holy Christ. Boss Happy has, like, his entire family in the colony. Where are you? Son, daughter... Well, I suppose daughter-in-law is a bit of a given, isn't it? Ex-lover. Freya Fertile. Good name. Okay, so... They've come in up there. Let's just check, because that's where the food just dropped as well, isn't it? So let's make sure no one is going off that way yet. Nope, that's looking good. Okay, so let's immediately go raid restrictions, even though I intend to take people out. Same with animals. Get inside, Kieran. Draft to bring animals home. Everyone else is going to come in of their own accord, of course. Right, weaponry. We got a survival rifle. Addy. Get a sniper. Mikk, I might actually not even want to bring you with us, mate. You're a bit on the slow side. Radio Radish, sniper, Billy. Survival, we're going to go full long range on this one. Eldred's got good shooting, just has no gun for no reason. Got anything useful down here? Could take a triple rocket launcher with us just for lols. Let's go and grab that sniper. There's another one up there if we need it. Max's melee, of course. Jurgen's got one. Bad Nicola. Nicola's not actually got that great shooting skill. Dragon, do you want to go and grab that sniper for us? So, see how people do here. So we're going to want to get people out quick. Not too fast, thank you very much. Okay. Mikk. Xavier. Radio Radish. Amber definitely. Eldred's going to get the gun. Addy's got his. Dragon's got hers. Nicola is cleaning sand. Okay. So that one we already used, I think, but there is a survival rifle there. Atomic Nom already got one. Nice, nice. Jurgen, of course, already has one. Max, we're not too bothered with. Kieran can go back to normal duty now he's pulled all the animals in. Decagon doesn't have anything. Billy outside, please, mate. That's looking alright, so it's just Decagon And he has no guns at all. Anyone going for that one? No. Good. More activity, folks. Eldred now has one. Tim, you're going to come as well, my man. Decagon's still equipping. Nicola's got his. Ash, so many guys. I mean, it's awesome, but yes, so many peeps to mobilize when this happens. Decagon's grabbing that one. Tim, are there any weapons we can give you? There is. Atomic Nom, you got something. Ash, your way through. Last one's Ash. Cool. Get out here. Go on, folks. Let's bust a groove. Right, no need to hang around. They are building... Haven't actually started building anything yet. That's a bit unusual. But that's fine. Let's get them over there. They still moving to where they want to build? Where have you picked, you strange people? If they've picked a location to build at, but God knows where. Normally it puts down the blueprints in advance as well, so... Like, are they just going miles away? What are they doing? What they're doing is kindly waiting for my colonists to show up. Aha! They have picked a spot. Right, main dangers here are the one with the sniper rifle, Toll, and more importantly, the one with the triple rocket launcher. Now, the snipers we have should outrange that, so let's make sure these guys are split into survival and sniper packs. There's another survival up top. Sniper down low, and the rest of you guys are almost all survival. Except for Mikk, who's slow and has a sniper. It's a nice selection of snipers we got rocking there. Right, you folks, for now, how are we going to approach this? Survival's around the top, perhaps? I'm going to do the snipers from down here because of the range we've got. Yeah, we can get to here and actually have lines of fire, and we need to target Doug and Toll, the Joywirer. Whatever a Joywirer is. Professional fixer of addies. Okay, let's keep them moving. And range-wise, we're getting close now, so... Eldred... No one with sights on anything there? Okay. So, Doug. Yeah, we're not going to easily get them either, are we? Nope. Come on, get a shot. Nice. That's the sniper down. Right, just got to keep an idea on Doug. An eye on Doug. Good job, folks. Mikk, get down there. You folks can all start going around the top here, I think. Snipers are going to be able to take quick pot shots at people going back and forth. Look, it's Doug. If you can get Doug, guys, that would be real helpful. Right, let's move forward a bit. You select them in twos for some reason, it lets you move them and keep a straight line sort of layout. And if you do anything else, they move a bit weird. Those folks are up there. As soon as the Doomsday launcher's gone, not Doomsday launcher, triple rocket launcher, whatever you want to call it. As soon as Doug's dealt with. Cool. How far out are we? 2 squares. Because Doug's busy. Get him, folks. Get him while we can. Right. Doug. Ooh, who's moving? No, no radish. Really? Can't see from there. Can't see, or is that range? Oh, it's range. Come on, take him down. Nice. Okay, now you folks. This is where we need the second squad. And this squad, we're going to pull them back. I don't think that's a good idea. I think we should just let them fire it out while these guys come around and do some nastiness from behind. Nope. Mistake. Good. They're running. Jurgen's got a shot. In fact, those... Yeah. Survivor rifles all taking pot shots as well. Is Happy going to escape? Happy's going to get away, the family member. I don't think I can do anything about stopping that either. Let's give it a go, but I think Happy's done the job of getting out. Yep, Happy's done the job of getting out. That's fine. Okay, what do we got here that we want to haul while we've got the opportunity to... Guys, come with anything interesting? Lips. Good name. So what state is Lips in then? Health, no arm. Exceptional pain, incapable of dumb labor. Why are they all incapable of blooming dumb labor? I mean, we're going to capture you because people get angry with me if I don't, but... Oh, yes, no prisoner beds, so... Couple of fresh sleeping spots, just in case. Let's... Not Mikk. Mick's about as slow as it gets. Mikk, just start your journey home, to be honest. Eldred... No, don't equip the charge rifle. Not a hauler. Oh, it's forbidden, of course. Not a hauler. Yep. Auto. And gravel foot and atomic nom. Sorted. Animals. Default. Huskies stay inside. There we go. Right, that's better. So now Dragon can haul that. Eldred can... No, Eldred actually isn't a hauler. Addy. Not a hauler as well. Jurgen. Bring the sniper rifle. Radish. Let's take the triple. Nothing else that exciting. Nice. Good job, folks. Jumping on the old raids ASAP. Not the raids, the sieges ASAP does seem to do the job quite nicely. And Amber is just sitting around, not doing anything. Well, that's a power helmet there, power armor helmet there, if nothing else. So we'll bring you back. Thank you very much. Nice. Bit of poor mood, but that's kind of to be expected. And things can speed up. Still not interested in installing... Oh, is that just another one? An extra lamp. Bulk goods trader, cool. Kieran? Kieran, where do you hide? Nice. Go call the trader for us so that we can get rid of some of the rubbish. Oh, hello. Hello, you got lots of animals. Anything we want? No. Boar. Boar and boom rat. Not really the deal. Nice cheap meat. That's kind of tempting to keep the good meals going. Tortoise egg, cobra egg. No. Could go tortoise. They grow too slowly. Got a nice selection of components. We'll take those. Not bothered by your tortoise eggs. You have enough meds. We only have one. Does that mean we actually ended up with enough to build the... I'm going to have to check that before I buy any. And I am going to grab... What's your nice cheap meat? Alpha beaver apparently is cheap. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. Shame there's no... oh, there is. Right, yeah. So... Yes, so they did build the bed. So in reality, we don't need to buy any more meds. We got that covered. That's cool. Wasn't someone bringing back a prisoner? Oh, there we go. Lips. Friendly trap, have some meds, get you back to normal, and then probably nick a lung and release you. I reckon. Might take a leg as well, actually, thinking about it. We've got a few of those in need around the colony, although I'd really prefer some bionics, but hey. We lost the debuff for... We have no longer got a... We nicked an organ from someone debuff. Lips, how are you health-wise? Not great. We'll let you recover a little bit, and then we are going to take your lungs. No, a lung. Perhaps not both. You may keep one. And then Gubia, just really hard to recruit is the deal there, isn't it? As is these guys up here. Garen used to be so good at it as well, and he's just not got what it takes this time. Nice, these are all done, so we can hold open there. That should really speed stuff up. And now that's done, I will continue with the process of getting this stuff indoors. Ooh, is that a bit too... I've done it one too close. Let's do that there then. Once that's done, I can obviously loosen up this entrance, but for now, I don't want people trying to see that as a potential target and ignoring what's going on out front. Oh yes, fixing the clothing stuff has actually cleaned up our storage massively. Nice to see we had a decent supply of long-range weapons as well. That was mainly the deal. Joy wire there. What happened to... our organs are where they're supposed to be? Or do we... Actually, we don't have any at the moment, did I? I used it. Do need to make sure that when we do get organs, it ends up in here. Body parts... Yep. I know not all of those need to go in there, but... It's fine, at least I know where they'll be. Reconnect you. No. It's still too far. Even with that extra bit. screw it then. I'll do one out in the open, and we'll just have to get rid of the 2 bits that are randomly inserted in the wall there. Now this opens up the back area of the base as much more of an option to use stuff from as well. Sweet. So that's the poor one. No fresh ones since. Everyone's a bit busy for that. Kind of want to move our clothing stockpile somewhere else as well. Maybe up here, but not that important. Metal supplies, good. Components, good. Meds, fine. Plenty of decent amount of growing going on as well. At some point down the line it's time to beef this up, but not until we've got power. A bit more stable than that. This is a bit... it's a bit too tight. I'm going to go and turn that button off for me so we can at least have a bit of backup charge when needed. And now that's done as well. Quickly start to fill in this back to like it's supposed to be. And get this all roofed over here. Should be cool. Might even be able to extend these. I mean, that was partly the plan out here, but might extend them both directions. Move this side out a little bit to maybe about there. Give us a bit more room in this sort of courtyarded area. That's all done, so reconnect. Better. And you. It feels very quiet and peaceful this episode. A single siege. I suppose that's only in relation to what's been going on recently, but... yes. So, there's a few bits and bobs there. I suppose I should deconstruct the walls. Actually make use of that stuff. So getting this within the geo. I suppose we just continue this along. Kinda like you'd expect, and then this is where we put a fortified extra entrance down here, perhaps. Perhaps something like that. Medieval Lord. Seems a bit unnecessary. What are you Medieval Lord for? Lips, are you well enough? Lips is well enough. So, operations. Does it matter which lung you harvest? I'm not sure. I don't think it does, but for the sake of a little check, Hodor needs a right lung. Sorry, Lips, bro. Not going to be a particularly fun period for you, but yeah, what are you going to do? Yep, there it comes. Whoops. And along. Hold on, my man. Let's get rid of your asthma. Done, done, and done. Who's pissed? Eldred. I suppose I have just given them the debuff for harvesting someone's organ again, haven't I? Yep, someone's organ harvested. It slept in the cold. Is it that cold? Am I in need of more heaters? It's a possibility. Oh! Here it is. Daughter of Gubia is in this raid, apparently. Holy Christ, it's tribesman. Right, anyone stuck outside? Yeah, that's what I kind of feared. We should be able to get back in time for them, though. So, once again, everything onto raid, everybody onto raid. Kieran, please be inside somewhere helpful so that I can just... Perfect, that will do quite nicely. Get you drafted. Let's put those on to hold open like they're supposed to be. Let's put those on to hold open like they're supposed to be. And the only question, therefore, is whether or not Bokel's fine. So it's just Sherlock, actually. Oh, and Atomic Nom, MJ, Addy, and Xavier, and Masao, and, like, everybody. Alright, perhaps it's not just Sherlock. However, this is a good opportunity for us to get some of the guys inside to be switching over to charge rifles before they even arrive. Any more for any more. Yes. Radish. Done that one. Done that one. No, I haven't done that one. Lots of poor charge rifles. Why are the superior going in here? I need to change the setup for these, clearly. Something not 100% right about that, because these we kind of want, the superior ones. Any other one hiding in here that shouldn't be in here? Or am I just going to go straight to poor and normal? Looks like I'm going straight to poor and normal. Right, go. Everyone turn around. Tribesmen are coming. Doors at the back are... No. That's better. That should mean, yeah, you can see they've all just that moment decided, actually no, we need to go a completely different way. That's not the right way. Hold on, building snowman. You really just going to go and build a snowman out there? Here they come. Here they come. Sherlock, everyone's going to make it inside. So, let's get people set up like we want. So we're going to want charge rifles, kind of front line. You guys a bit further back. Everybody to the places. That looks to be all the peeps. Oh. Mix, you've got a problem. This is why we need to get you a foot. Is because they're going to beat you in there. Ooh, damn. I think the best option for Mikk is to actually run away. Let's try and get him to go round. Yeah. Okay, fingers crossed. They're spreading quite a bit. I guess some of these guys are going to be, yeah, they're going to go and beat up on my power around the back because it's so accessible. These things, sandstone wall, door, wind turbines, sandbags. Going for all sorts of weird shit. Hopefully no one is attacking Mikk. Doesn't seem that way at the moment. Attacking telescope? You leave my telescope out of this. Hot dog, get out of the way. Xavier. Actually no, let's make sure these guys are. Oh, screw it. All the spots taken? Pretty much. Alright, that's them hitting. Is anybody showing any interest in Mikk? No, no one gives a shit that Mick's out there, thank God. That was not what I was after. Max, inside, mate. Guys with the long-range weapons. I feel like I should reposition all the ones that are down here up a bit to allow all the ones with the long-range stuff to be literally along the back. Yeah, I think that makes sense. What are these guys doing? They're just beating up wind turbines. Yeah, they are. Wind turbines. There's a couple of people. Are you trying to get in through the back there? No. That's all. They're attacking my doors. These guys just ran. I think I've made the snake too long. I think the snake is too big. And Mikk is kind of fine. You know what, bro? Let's just continue to move you away from the action for the time being. Hodor and Max, you go inside. We might actually want to come out on these guys because they're going to start annoying me soon. How much of our power can they take out? You got Gravelfoot to help with that task as well when the time comes. You could even send these guys out. Send Kieran out the back with his like army of animals. Okay, we're gonna... Shit, they blew it all up. That didn't take him long. Apparently that is sufficient at that point though for them to then screw off. Right. I think we're gonna need this power. And actually, I might toggle the research bench off for the time being as well. You guys coming? I gotta get rid of the doors in this. They just have no idea what's going on all the while the doors are there. Mikk is remaining secure. This area is a big distraction now, apparently. They're gonna cause merry hell with my bloody power. Can you guys hurry up and come in the front of the snake so I can kill enough of you that you run away? Surprise! Might be able to go out the back on them with Gravelfoot and Co. Let's just make sure these guys are sufficiently committed. The problem with these guys, actually, thinking about it, is they don't get a line of fire for very long because of the little sort of breaks and stuff. So maybe you lot actually want to be like up here. Gravelfoot, come down here with Max. We're going to go and... I have had enough of this. Oh yeah. Okay, no, that's fine. Cannot prioritize, fire is forbidden. So what's that? It's Gravelfoot and Max. Decagon doesn't have a line of fire from there, apparently. Okay, and this means it's now time for Charge Rifle Squad to get out here ASAP. Get out there, guys. Give them hell. Yeah, this is not going to work because they've actually got a little built-in escape route, haven't they? Okay, so God did they make a mess of my fire. My power. Which means... I mean, technically, what that means is it's a good opportunity to go and continue what I was doing here in the same layout, rather than in the slightly weird, differing layouts I had. Wind turbine. Cool. Kieran, you're good, bro. Go help people out. You folks, are you actually going to get somewhere in time to give them some help? You are. Nice. It'll be brief hell. Brief and terrible hell. Chase them down. I want more of them so I can release them. Speaking of which... Capture Boomrat, apparently. And there's one more person. Decagon, can you go and grab... Cervexa. More prisoner beds. Roger. Upside down sleeping spots. That'll do. Decagon. Injida. Atomic Nom. Cervexa. And I think that's all of them. Does look like it. Are they going to get shot off? Only enough to kill one more person. 2 more people! However, looking at the time, I think this might be an excellent opportunity to call the episode here before we make all the cleanup necessary. The only thing I'm going to wait on, actually, because I will forget otherwise, let's just reconnect the turrets like we're supposed to. Somehow that one ended up backwards. Don't know how, but that worked out all right. Open up these back doors again. Check that the power... Yeah, that saved my bacon. Basically. The extra way into the base for the power sorted me right out. So yeah, I'm just going to wait for the prisoners to get down here so that I can do the job of making sure everything is sorted. You're done, aren't you? You can be released. Just to get them out of the way. No need to care for lips. I think we might want to release Olive as well. Is there anything else we want from you? I mean, you're already missing a leg. I can get legs off other people. You got constant streams, so... We'd have to replace your leg anyway, wouldn't we? For now, let's do the peg leg. Lots of people angry with me, of course. When would they not be? Let's get these prisoners down here so I know what's going on. First, Boomrat. Ascetic pessimist. No, thank you. You are donor for organs. Welcome. Upside down Echidna with a really beaten up looking face there. That looks unfortunate. An abrasive cold tolerant. Yep, you're another organ donor by the looks of things. Yep. And Cervexa. Too smart slowpoke. Says organ donor to me. Organ donor and opportunity to release tribesmen and make people happy with me. Awesome. Well, there you go. That's the progress for today, I think. What do we do? Beating up a bunch more people again, as usual. That seems to be sort of a given. Mikk. Oh, of course Mick's in a bad mood because I left him over there. He's undone himself. But he is pretty angry with me, I imagine. That does make some sense. Atomic Nom? Why would you be so pissed? Where are you, Atomic? Cooking fine meal. Okay. Not a huge amount I can do about this immediately, I don't think. Just gonna have to wait for the angriness to pass, which has almost certainly come from the fact that I was making them stand around outside in the cold. Especially in the case of Mikk, where, yeah, he literally was just standing around outside in the cold. Atomic Nom's going to bed. Right, that should sort him out. That should be down to 3 in a second. Come on. In bed with Nicola. Come on. Down you go. Mikk should also disappear off this. He's just got some food. Yep. Atomic Nom, why? Come on, man. Come on, man. Totally joy deprived. Okay, well, that's one for next episode. We need another joy spree by the looks of things. Everyone's getting really angry with me. So the last thing I'll just do quickly is get everybody back onto allowed, except, nope, except Gravelfoot, Atomic Nom, and Hodor. And, of course, let's let the animals back out again. Nice. So there you go, folks. Some progress made. I opened up the back. Everyone surely is happy. Not only that, but I opened up the back and they still went this way. Okay, it was a bit of a mess because my power's just, like, visible at the back here for the time being. But, still, did what we were hoping. So Vexa is severely ill. That's fine. Did what we were hoping. Actually getting some progress done. As you'd expect now I've opened up that back. It was always going to be a bit slow all the while I had that closed off. But I had my reasons. Wanted to make sure that we were doing it at a time where we were properly in control. And I think this is a good time. Lots of people, you all needing... Oh, this is Mechanites, isn't it? You're in for your operation, and that's Mechanites. Okay, I was scared there for a second. I was like, no one got beaten up that fight, did they? So there you go. More tribesmen dead, more siege dead, colony exists. So, cheers for watching, guys. If you did like this one, please hit like, please hit subscribe. Really helps me the channel out. If you didn't, you know what that dislike button is, but please also hit me up with some idea of how I can improve, make it more fun for you. And otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. I will catch you next time.